This is Pixel's K80, a photographic light. There's an on button here when you're connected to power as opposed to battery. You can see I do not have any batteries in it. On the back of the light here, this is the control panel. As you can see by pressing the mode button, there are 3 different types of modes. The first is just about the temperature, the second is about color, the third is about various special effects. So I have a little test subject over here, just some decorations, and you can see that by adjusting the dial, you can change the brightness or the intensity of it. So at full brightness, lowered, and so forth. You can also see here that when you press the mode button, it changes here to how cool or how warm it is. So this is all the way cool, and this is all the way warm. I normally set it about halfway in between or so. That seems to work pretty well for me. Okay, so that's the color mode, or the temperature mode rather. So pressing this again, this is the color mode. It's a very lovely green decoration there. But as you can see here, not only do you get the intensity, light green all the way to max green, but again, if you press this little button in the middle of the dial, now you can see I am changing among the different, you can barely see the little guy move across the bottom here, but as that moves across the bottom, it goes through each of the colors in the rainbow. So some blues, some pinks, and so on. All right, the greens, yeah, there's the greens. I'm not sure if they're showing up as well. All right, and so also for each of these, if you press that little button again, you can change how intense it is or how saturated it is, right? So there's green with no saturation. There's green with maxed out saturation. So finally, the final mode is this different special effects. You see this one is perhaps my favorite. Looks like police car mode. I'll cycle through some of these other ones here. This one is ambulance. This one is a fire engine. This one just rotates. These next two both rotate over the various colors. Just kind of cycle through them, I guess in a circle. Heading back around to option number 1 here. This is Morse Code Sos. So if you're in trouble, you can use this. Number 2 is a particular effect of lightning. So, yep, lightning outside. Number 3 is also a type of lightning here, just a variation on lightning. All right. And here's one, it's supposed to be the flicker of a TV screen. So imagine somebody off camera is watching TV. So these are the basics of how to control and use the K80 light. The K80 also has a quick brightness adjust here, and it will very quickly go from 0 and 1% to 25, 50, and 100. 75 as well, actually. So it's just a way to quickly cycle through the various intensities of light. The K80 can be adjusted in several different ways. These barn doors, for example, can be opened or closed more, and that will limit where the light goes on the subject. It also has or is mounted upon this U bracket along here. So as long as these knobs here are not too tight, you can adjust the light to go more up. You can rotate it to go more down. Additionally, the entire light is mounted upon this tripod. So you can see that there are 3 sets of knobs here, and if these are loosened, these sections will rotate up, move up or down, thus give you more total height if you need this. And finally, if you adjust this little knob right here, then the whole U bracket can rotate left or right to also set that up. And those are the 4 ways that this light can be adjusted.